Raid Shadow Legends Stu here talking about the glitch in the boss index and how to use this to do a speed run in the clan boss. Otherwise, it's really not that great to do a speed run in other things, but it's out there. Darth Microtransaction, Chofly Chosen has done a video on this about a week ago about how to get into this. They credited somebody on Reddit about it. I don't know that name. I didn't go back in those videos and look at it. Also, Darth Micro just did a couple videos today about this as well and credited someone else who talked to him about how to do this. So whoever they are, go to those videos. You'll be able to find out who the credit is due to. But it's pretty much out there now. Everybody knows about it. And I just want to bring a little bit more attention to it. And of course, we all hope it eventually gets fixed. There's no reason to have this. Actually, it really doesn't affect anything. You can't auto run with this. You can't. It basically makes you like run 10 times faster, 100 times faster. You can't really see your champions, but you can complete a stage, and we'll do it really quick in record time. Crazy, crazy record time. But it's also interesting to see this boss index, but I don't think this index is accurate. A lot of times when you look at some of these speeds on here, some of them seem like they are accurate, and some of them seem like they aren't, because look at this Fire Knight. We've got a Fire Knight here of 100 speed, but he is magic. Then the Fire Knight stage 20 is I assume right here, and he's got the same exact stat. So I'm not sure, but I do think that the Fire Knight has this much speed, but he's got way more HP than this. So I don't know. Take it for what it's worth here that you get to go in here and check this out. We'll show how to get into this if you don't know already. You just hold down, you just click escape really quick, select a champion, and then once you do it properly, it'll just you'll know it, and it'll take you in. But somebody had been playing around in here so much that they realized that you could go into this spider right here underneath this magic keep champion. Go to the spider. It's going to drop down, and this is already explained in Darth Micro's videos. Then you go over here to the eye, click on it, go to your summoning, and then once you're here, now for one run, and one run only, everything will be accelerated, which is really good for the clan boss, because if you have a 9-minute clan boss team, if you have an unkillable team, then it'll be super fast. And if it's an unkillable team, you'll need to stop it after like a minute, 2 minutes. You'll have to gauge it. But my unkillable team, I have to set it up before I get it going. So for my unkillable team to do this, I can't, because when I go in here and I do my unkillable team, I actually have to do a few rounds to get it set up and then hit auto. Not many, like 4 at most. And then I hit auto and it goes for 25 minutes, 21 minutes on unlimited frame rates, 25 minutes regular, but I can't do it. So I can't do this one. So we'll go to another one where the game is glitched out. Now the game has glitched out before like this many times. My spider run, a lot of people ask me about it. Hey Stu, how's it so fast? It's at 1 second now. Before it was down to like, I don't know, 4 seconds. And it's because the game naturally glitches out like this sometimes, and you have no control over it. Now, I don't like to do this because I've asked Polarium a month ago to reset my times on my total game, and they haven't done it. Because I want my times to be accurate. Down here, you can see 1 minute and 11 seconds for ice golems. That's accurate. And I don't want, I want to be able to beat my own times, right? My own real times. I don't want to have to go in here and do this. But since it's already done it here on Fire Knight for me before in a different way, let's do it in Fire Knight this time and see what happens. So here we go. We should see our champions sometimes, and sometimes we won't, like this. But they are going through the motions. They're doing everything they normally do. You can see their moves. They're just doing it super fast. So don't think you can come in here with 1 stars. Okay, so 9 seconds. So we went from 22 seconds to 9 seconds. So it has glitched out before, but not to this extreme. So keep in mind, you have to be able to beat it still. It is still doing the actual moves of the champions. You can't come in here with 1 stars and get it done. It just won't work. But I've seen people who have 7-minute, 9-minute clears on Fire Knight. So to do this for them, it might be beneficial. But you'd have to keep doing it. So you can't hit replay. I'll waste the energy. You can't hit replay and it won't keep going. So now it's just a normal old run. So that's it. This would take 2 minutes tops, but we're not going to go through all that. Come on, Seer, let's do it. Show them. We already know from the other videos, so that's 13-second first wave clear. So we'll probably do that run within a minute and 30 seconds or whatever. Normal run. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. How do we do it, and what are the best options? Like I said, the best thing for you to do that with, since you do have to be able to beat that dungeon. You can't just go in there with any team, and you can fail it still. You can fail that big time. So don't just think you can bring anything in there. Now, if you want to do a speed run, sure. You can go through the rigmarole of going into the boss index, clicking that spider, waiting for it to drop down, hit the little exclamation mark, go over to summoning, and then come back to whatever and run it again. Now, I'm not going to do that, of course, and you probably aren't going to do that either, but you might do it for the clan boss. Like I said, for the clan boss, it's really good. Most people's unkillable team takes a really long time, and then their even regular clan boss teams take 9 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever it is. So it's kind of a good feature for that. I have no problem with people using it for that. Of course, I want it patched because I feel like it's going to lead to even more things, because originally it was just the boss index where we could go in there and see kind of a boss index, because if you look at all the champions in there, some of them aren't in game, some of them are, some of them don't even look legit, like they're kind of left over, or of course it's an index of maybe bosses they had in there, or maybe current bosses they're going to bring in later. So some of it doesn't look exactly like it should be, right? So it's fun to go in there and just look at it. I get that. But as far as whatever else we're finding right now, I hope we don't find more things that break the game, because I just don't like that myself personally. But I just wanted to put it out there to give it more awareness, to let everybody know. And then also, if you wanted to use it for the clan boss, sure, use it for the clan boss. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work for me in the clan boss. So for me to do it again, I have to go over and pick a champion. So what you do is you just quickly hit escape. Don't hold it down. You just hit escape, and then you left click to select a champion. It doesn't matter what screen, which one. I just go into Banner Lords. I'll go over here to my own that I have. So I'm going to click escape really fast, and then left click this champion, and let's see if it works. Okay, it didn't work. So once you have it, you go in and you'll hit escape, and then you'll be back. Like right now, I would be in this monster selection that we saw earlier, the boss selection, but it's not. Also, some people say it's easy to get down. I don't find it that easy to get down. And if it wigs out on you, you can't go. Oh, that's why. Right now, you can't go back to the. So right now, you know you're gonna have to reset your client. So for me to reset from here, I actually have to Alt Control Delete, or go. Actually, no, I can drop it down here, so I can close window here. So that's fine. Yes, exit the game, and then I'm gonna have to run the game again. So we'll run it again and see if we can get it to work. But this will happen, so it's good that you've seen this, because if it happens to you, you're gonna wonder, hey Stu, what's going on? It's frozen on you. It won't let you back out of there. It won't freeze, but it won't let you back out of that selection screen. You can't go anywhere else. So that means you have to restart. So there's a lot to it, right? There's a lot to it to play around. Let's see if we can get this again. I hope so. It'll take you right in. Left, hit escape really quick, and then click the champion. It's not working. It's a pain. You got to be fast or do it right. Oh, whoa. Nope. Man. Almost same time, but not. It'll take me into the champion, and then you'll know. No, that's just me doing it. And then when you hit back out, wow. Now I can't even do it. Pick one that's more toward the middle of my screen. What am I doing here? Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to work. It is a pain. Escape, and then select the champion. And you don't hold escape down. No, that looked like it was going to, but then when I came back out, let's make sure we can go back out here. Wow. This is not fun to do. So I don't really enjoy it, even if you could do it 100% each time. I'm sure somebody's going to tell us in the comments below about hitting escape, letting it go, and then selecting the champion. I just got it to work a minute ago, and now it's being very difficult. Come on, please. Please work. No. Jeez. Wow. Okay, well, I can't get it to work. It will work. Maybe I've got to restart my client again. I don't know. But I'm telling you, that's how you do it. You saw in the beginning where we went into it, and you can see the champion index. There's been other videos about it, so we know it all works. You probably already know all about it. I'm just kind of upset that it won't work for me right here. Come on, please, please, please. I've actually never had it take this long before. Maybe I'm just completely clicking it the improper way. But it is really being a pain. So you guys let me know. Let me know how you do this. Because obviously I got it just a minute ago, but now it's not even... Here, maybe. Okay, we're in there. Woo! Thank you. That took forever. We are in here. Okay, so we're back in. Then again, if I wanted to do another speed run, I'd go in here to the spider. This exact spider. It drops down. Wait for it to drop down. Don't click this too early. Once it drops down, then click this and go into summoning. But I kind of want to look around a minute. So here we are with all the different champions. These are the campaign bosses. These are supposed to be the actual bosses of different dungeons that you have here. And then we have Faction Wars and whatever else here. Default. Yeah, I guess these are the side champions of Faction Wars. Looks like. They look pretty cool. Rendered this way. But everything else you have in here. A small Minotaur. And then the rest of it. So that's it. Now I can do it again. We can go in here. Wait for it to drop down. That took forever. Go into summoning, and now we can run something fast. I'm going to try my clan boss team, even though my clan boss team needs a setup, so it's going to die really quickly. But we have keys, and I don't think it's a big... Actually, I haven't done my clan boss runs today. I tried it earlier, and they died. So I need to do my clan boss runs for today, so I won't waste it. But that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for your time, and we have a tournament event going on right now, so the more you summon, the more you have a chance to win globally. Valkyrie as the one to win here. You've all seen it on the tournament. But thank you so much for your time. I'll see you all in a video soon.